This is the first time asking a question after almost 2 years. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As a Bengali, I was paying much attention to the current situation in East Pakistan. Some of the high ranking military personnel are relatives of Sheikh Hasina, and she did some good economic growth there, very good growth, yes. After the situation cools down, the situation concerning the coup, maybe in 5 or 6 years, can we see Sheikh Hasina again contesting there as a PM candidate and maybe winning? What's your opinion about silently taking Chittagong region in India by slowly cutting it off from mainland East Pakistan as it's a Hindu majority area? Right, that's the question. Uh, so how do I see things going? I think it's very early days in the current regime in East Pakistan, the current military regime. Mohammed Yunus is this puppet prime minister who's been installed by the Americans, but it's a military government. The coup happened. When did the coup happen? The coup did not happen when the students were protesting on the streets. The coup happened when the Bangladesh army military gave Sheikh Hasina 45 minutes to leave the country. That's the coup. The military executed the coup. So it's a military government that you have in power in East Pakistan, just like in West Pakistan. So it's very early days right now. They're still getting things in order. They're still putting up appearances and so on. And of course, some of, like you say, some of the military personnel were are relatives of Sheikh Hasina. Well, that's how it goes when it comes to money and power. Even family sometimes doesn't matter, as we can see in East Pakistan. So maybe in 5 or 6 years, do we see Sheikh Hasina again contesting? I mean, returning to East Pakistan and contesting as a PM candidate, maybe winning. I think that's a far fetched scenario. I think she probably won't return there to East Pakistan. She's currently in India and she'll stay in India because that's the safe place where she's safe, where she is safe. The West doesn't want to give her refuge there because they would like her. Well, she was anti-West. I am sure the West would have attempted to buy her off as well, the same way that they were able to buy off the Bangladesh military. So I'm sure they must have attempted to buy off Sheikh Hasina, and she rejected. She would have rejected those offers. So she won't get any uh, safe haven in the West. So I don't see Sheikh Hasina returning to Bangladesh politics, East Pakistan politics. Probably won't happen, and that's what she has said through one of her through her son, I believe. So I think it's highly unlikely. I would not say it's impossible that she may return and contest elections. I think it's highly unlikely that Sheikh Hasina will return to East Pakistan and be a PM candidate and even win. Less likely, very unlikely. Now, what about the Chittagong region? For that, we have to look at the map. Where's the map? Here's the map. So the question is, should India silently take the Chittagong region into India, incorporate it into India by slowly cutting it off from mainland East Pakistan? It's a Hindu majority area and so on. So the region we're talking about is the Chittagong Hill Tract region. So as you can see, we have the city of Chattogram or Chittagong over here, and it's a region that neighbors Burma and various parts of far eastern India, including Mizoram and Tripura. And as you can see, there's a chicken's neck here as well. If you look at this, you will see that it's about 25, 28 kilometers wide. That's the small sliver of land that connects the Chittagong region to the rest of East Pakistan. So it's extremely feasible, extremely easy actually for a military operation to cut off this region from the rest of East Pakistan. So militarily, it's definitely very feasible. It's no big deal. So that's the Bangladeshi chicken neck, which is similar to the Indian chicken neck over here, the Siliguri corridor, which is about 22, 23 kilometers wide, a strategically important region. Similarly, the same goes for Chattagram, Chittagong, that region. And historically, that's Hindu and Buddhist majority region. I simply don't understand why it was made part of East Pakistan. So the question is, can India quietly, silently, gradually incorporate this region, Chittagong Hill Tracts, into India? I think such a thing can't be done silently or quietly. The moment you make a move, the East Pakistanis will howl in protest, obviously. They may even attempt some kind of military operation, which we'll not go into. The thing is, it's very easy to take if India wants to take it. But But we have to understand that this new nation, or this revamped nation, this newly minted American client state, has the umbrella of US protection over it. If India does such a move, the Americans will claim that India is behaving just like they say Russia in Ukraine, and they're going to impose sanctions on India. They want India to make a bad move. They want India to make a mistake. I don't think it makes sense for India to do that right now, to make a move on Chattogram, on the Chittagong Hill Tracts region. Not right now. Right now, there are bigger problems afoot in the region, and that's something that India needs to look at more proactively compared to taking Chittagong, which eventually will happen, but not as of this moment in time. Right now, there are bigger problems and bigger issues that India has to deal with in this region, and that's, I guarantee you, what India is focusing on right now.